We can dance if you want to. We can leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
Kill it with fire!
I didn't do it on purpose, though. I was reaching for my drink. The volume and things. I don't know.
Fix. There we go. Jesus.
I wonder what's inside your butthole.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
Welcome,
Hey,
chat. How is everybody doing in this lovely day? I hope everyone is great. I know that there has not been a podcast for the last 2 weeks, and there is an explanation for that. I swear there is. The first one is, well, we did do a podcast, but the computer didn't want us to do a podcast, so you can literally see the VOD for that, and you will not hear Trippy at all. Trippy was censored.
I'm locking you in a room.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
And then last week, I came down with the fucking cold from hell that Trippy can verify that it was best for me to stay in bed and go to sleep.
Yeah. You gotta get well before you can be streaming and shit.
I have the best co-host. He's looking out for me. What can I say? He can't be bossy, though. Don't get me wrong. Love you, Trippy.
Like,
We will be having someone join us later. Antwon. Eventually. Hopefully. Maybe. He says he's going to join us. That's about as far as I can promise you.
trying not to make the loudest noises in the world.
Well, you're not deaf, so you don't have to worry about that. I make the loud noises.
Mm-hmm.
Feel better?
Feel better. Oh,
Yeah.
you heard that, but not the bag. I was getting a needle thingy out of my bag.
Well, I didn't hear the bag at all. But I did catch something was making a sound, so I figured you were burping due to the fact that you overate.
Yeah, like 3 hours ago. Well, 2.5.
Your body takes time to digest. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. 11.
Anyways.
Oh, 11. 11 units. 11 units. 11 units of insulin. I got spots on my belly that aren't covered in bruises, so I can take shots there now. Yay!
So, do we want to jump into Am I the Asshole? Or do you have anything fun and exciting stories like that one man from the store that was almost dude?
That almost helped.
Oh, hey, look who's joining us.
It's an Antwon.
Hello.
It's an Antwon.
How's it going, guys?
It's a going. Let me fix
Not too
this.
bad. About to take a shot. I hope it doesn't hurt like fuck.
Probably going to.
Well, I mean, for the viewers out there, it's not a liquid shot. Well, it is a liquid shot, but it involves a needle.
Everybody
I take
knows.
lots of heroin.
Everybody knows you are diabetic, so.
That was easy. That shit didn't hurt. You didn't hear me go, or anything, you know. Went right in there. No blood. Nice.
Oh, I see the hotspot has found you.
What the fuck?
How's that?
Yeah, there's a new
Oh,
bot
shit.
system going around. It happened on my game stream on Saturday.
Shoot it.
According to my Streamlabs, I had 105 new followers, and I lost 105 new followers within like the same stream.
Oh, geez.
Well, chat is now subscribers only due to the amount of we are having a follow raid at the moment, and I do not want to lose my channel, so.
Oh, they're
I'm
not.
sorry.
It's not going to cause you to lose your channel. They join and instantly fall apart.
Weird.
I'd
Yeah.
rather be safe than sorry because there is this hate raid shit going on. So, safe than sorry.
No, I heard about that. What are hate raids? Like you just
Okay, what it is it's a bunch of people coming in. They'll follow your channel, and then they'll say in your chat racist and hatred things, which will cause your channel to be banned.
got it. I am glad I am such a small Twitch streamer.
It's actually happening to people that's hasn't even hit affiliate yet. It's happened to people that's been partner and everywhere's in between.
I think people are just bored.
I agree.
Everybody's been locked in their houses for the last 2 years, so I think they're just bored.
Oh, I agree 110%.
They could go out and touch grass and then run back in the house. I saw Keemstar posted that. He was like, I'm bored, so I'm doing this. And he had his hand on the grass.
Okay.
Pretty funny.
According to Australia, even if you're 100 meters from your house, you're still going to be forced to the ground and arrested.
Yeah.
There was an old woman who I've seen the TikTok so many damn times. People stitched it, duetted it, whatsoever. She literally just stepped out of her house to get her newspaper and was shoved onto the ground by police. What the hell is going on down there?
Well, I mean, they're turning into a fascist penal colony, kind of like what they started out as.
Yeah.
But Antwon.
I wonder what's inside your butthole.
Yeah.
What was that?
Welcome to my hell.
It's a song.
Nigga, I can't read.
He can't read.
No, I know Pinoid can't read. It's fine. Like we know Pinoid. Chill. You don't have to admit that to everybody on stream.
As well as Spotify.
Nigga, I can't read.
Put the.
All right.
Nothing. I can't.
Nothing.
Read.
I can't read.
Nothing. I can't read. Like it even had the apostrophe, like it's an admittance of the guilt of not being able to.
So, are we ready to jump into Am I the Asshole? Because
Sure.
I saw, oh my god.
So do we like vote on this and say if they're the asshole or not, or?
Yes, we discuss on it. And chat gets in on it as well. They can tell us their opinions and thoughts. Some of these, I swear to God, I just read the headlines, and some of these is like, you might be the asshole, but I'll hear you out. I'll hear you out. But your title, you might be the asshole. That's about as much as I'm going to say on that one. I'm not signing up for Reddit. No, thank you.
You want to sign up for Reddit?
No.
And get all the fancy gold and things like that?
No, I just rather read it. How about this one? Am I the asshole for demanding my widow sister-in-law and her sisters to leave after she put a lock on the bathroom door and demanded my daughter access to it?
That's like me giving you a hand job.
Do we want to read that one?
Yeah, I guess so. You got it up there, don't you?
I have all of them. I could pass that one or not.
I don't know.
I could go. Do you want me to see
Yeah,
what?
sure. Let's start off with one that has 11,000 upvotes.
Well, it's a top, so.
Yeah.
I am a father of a 16-year-old daughter. I own a one-bathroom middle-sized house where me, my wife, her widow sister, and 2 kids, 13 and 16 live. My daughter had issues with her mother and requested to live with me permanently. I had the legal stuff finalized and my daughter moved in with us a month ago. She and her stepmom got along so far. Everything was going well. My daughter had her period days ago. Nothing new, nothing strange, except my sister-in-law came to me complaining about my daughter leaving used pads in the bathroom, causing her son to see them. I asked where exactly, and she said in the trash can. I laughed in her face, asking if she thought this was normal or strange. She got upset that I didn't understand her point and wanted me to listen carefully as she explained that her boys are pretty young and shouldn't be subjects to witness stuff like that. I said I'll see what I can do. I'll talk to my daughter and make sure she wasn't just leaving her used pads in a full displayed inside the trash can. Turns out she wrapped them in toilet paper, which is enough in my opinion. I told my sister-in-law there is no problem, then she should quit being too sensitive over her boys. She got mad, saying I was dismissing her concerns and reminded me her oldest has a blood phobia. And my daughter, even though doing it unintentionally, keeps leaving her pads exposed. I welcomed any idea to fix this, and she suggested my daughter throw her used pads outside the house. I stopped arguing with her at this point.
Throw them in neighbor boys.
just throw them next door. They don't mind. Just toss them over the fence. The dog will find them. It'll be fine.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Just a pit bull carrying around a used pad. Like, how you gonna get that away?
Wow.
Yep.
And there's more.
Yeah. I stopped arguing at that point because of how ridiculous she was being. She threatened to change the bathroom door locks if I don't do something, but I laughed her off. My daughter called me the next day after getting back from school saying her step-aunt refused to let her use the bathroom and was keeping it locked. She had to use her new friend's, next-door neighbor's, bathroom, but called to let me know. I was fucking livid. I went home and blew up at my sister-in-law. She apologetically said the lock was only for when my daughter tries to leave her pads inside, and she would allow her if she agrees to putting her used pads elsewhere. But my daughter was stubborn. I told her she was out of her mind to get a new lock for my door in my own house and keep my daughter from accessing the bathroom.
That's what I was. Cause I wasn't
Extra
sure.
far. You're going way too far.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was gonna ask. Is if it's the father's house, not the sister-in-law's house.
Right.
What? So we don't even have to finish the rest of this. Yeah, he's not the asshole at all.
No.
This.
He's got
This
a Karen. He's got a Karen as a sister-in-law.
Yeah, this bitch. Okay, listen. This is a normal bodily function. Most women hate this portion of their body's function.
Uh-huh.
And if she's throwing it in the trash, what the hell is the son doing going in looking into the trash?
Maybe he was trying to find him.
Oh,
Karen.
Antwon.
No.
Oh my god. It actually gets better.
No, it can't get, there's
Karen.
more.
There's more. I removed it quickly and kept lashing them, called my wife. My wife came to calm us down, but I told her and sister-in-law that I have no problem kicking her out. My sister-in-law started crying. My wife said her sister is a widow and will be homeless without us. I said I stopped giving a shit the minute she tried to keep my daughter out of the bathroom. I demand she leaves, but my wife said I was unfair to those kids. I bluntly said, it's not my problem. They have 6 days to move out. Am I the asshole?
Okay,
Nah.
so the 6 days to move out, I'll get. He's a little bit of an asshole, just a tiny bit. That's a little bit soon, but no, he's not the asshole at all. For the fact that his sister-in-law is such a goddamn Karen that she changed the locks on a house that isn't hers to keep a 16-year-old out of the bathroom.
You're not allowed to poop anymore.
The Lion Witch and the audacity of this bitch. Yes. Oh my god, the audacity she has.
All right, I will be right back. I gotta go get dinner all situated, and then I will return.
That's fine. We'll be here.
So let me mute myself here.
What?
Can I mute myself?
You
Yeah,
ha-
it's that
Oh,
Hi,
it's at the
Becca!
bottom. I haven't used Google in
I was
forever.
gonna
So
say, way down there.
yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Hi, Becca. You have stumbled upon Am I the Asshole? And to up to date you, this sister-in-law changed the locks on a bathroom because a 16-year-old girl had a period and put her pad in the trash can. I think that sums up the whole Am I the Asshole article.
Yeah.
But holy crap, she's so a Karen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How did
Mommy loves you, Moo.
how
Thanks, Rebecca.
how did he live with his sister-in-law this long?
I don't know.
The fuck?
I don't know. It sounds like hell.
Yes, Becca, I will agree. We all are assholes, but some are more than others, starting with Karens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I can't with that. I can't.
I mean, kick him out. Kick him out. Set the car on fire. You know. Burn the car down. Right to the ground.
Right to the ground.
Right to the ground.
Right to the ground. Just burn the whole thing. Make them live under the free pass.
No, it's too good for him.
Oh, the free pass is too good for them?
Well, under the free pass, they might find more used condoms, and then they'll have to bitch to the local homeless.
Yeah, we don't want the local homeless getting bitched at.
I said what, in the butt. I said what, in the butt. I said what, in the butt.
Do it in the butt.
He said it.
In the butt.
He did.
Do it in the butt.
He done said
In the
it.
butt. Oh my god. Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for faking food poisoning to teach my boyfriend a lesson? This one apparently has updates. It's got 2 updates. I'm scared.
What's the 6700 mean? I don't know Reddit.
This 6.7K, that's upvotes.
Up? How? What? You can't see downs?
No.
All right.
I suppose just depends on the situation. I'm a full Karen when dealing with teachers. I embrace it. This chick sounds like a control freak. I will agree with you, Becca, when it comes to my kids and their education. I am the biggest asshole. The biggest one. More so when it comes to access because of my deafness and they refuse to give me an interpreter. So,
Yeah.
and that, as well as on top of that, them not giving my kids the accommodations they need for their IEPs. But I will not change the bathroom door because my son has a bloodophobia and my niece has a period.
Right. Ishtar saying that me and Antwon are like quiet.
Eh,
Quiet.
Trippy's always
I don't know.
quiet.
I'm not quiet.
Psh,
Get my mic all the way up. I do. Well, not all the way. But there's a couple of things I could change about it. But
Well, I can max you guys out there. But you guys are always quiet. You guys just
I need more money.
you guys
so I can
talk
buy a mic
very
stand.
quiet. You guys
Yeah.
tend to talk to quiet, and on top of that, you guys don't tend to talk a lot. So,
Well, I mean, Antwon's been his first time here, so
yes.
what's in here?
Yes.
I'm playing with Twitch.
What are you? No, I don't want to know. So, we're going to move to the next one. Am I an asshole for telling my mother that she needs to get out of my house?
Maybe.
Do we want to read that
And
one?
question answered. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's go read that one. Okay, it's not that long. I thought it was going to be long for a second. Today has been rough. I have an 11-month-old and a 10-year-old. I work from home, which means I'm constantly interrupted, which I do my best to work around. My partner is currently unemployed because of COVID and is genuinely doing his utmost to help, but baby is breastfed and clingy, which means I generally end up working with her on my boob. Okay. I'm scared.
On my what?
On her what?
Yeah,
Okay.
I come back to working on her boob? What?
that's what I thought.
Okay. Let me
Working on a boob.
reread that sentence. My
She either
partner,
said boob or boat.
My partner is currently unemployed because of COVID, and this generally means he's doing his utmost to help. But baby is breastfed and clingy, which means I'm generally ending up working with her on my boob.
Oh, okay. She's working while breastfeeding.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that makes more sense.
You kind of you put a comma in there that didn't need to be there. Working with her on my boob. Like, okay. Are they building stuff while she's are they building her new tits?
That's kind of what it sounded like working on my boobs. All right, well.
Just sculpting out of clay.
Oh.
Something.
My mother lives a few blocks away and will get someone to let her in to our secured complex and then begin banging violently on the front door. I hate it. It wakes the baby and scares the crap out of me. I've spoken to her about not coming over uninvited, which she totally ignored. The reason she comes over so often, coffee, no joke. My partner was a barista in uni. Are you in the UK? Anyways, and uni, and it makes
My mic
her
was
the
muted.
best coffee in the universe. She wakes for coffee and then leaves after. Just stays long enough to disturb everything. Usually we let it go. My mother is a lot, but today was a very bad day. I had a lump in my breast tested a while back and I found out that I have cancer. Ooh. So I'm sitting on the couch breastfeeding, crying, and trying to finish my shift while my partner is stimulating, trying to comfort me and leave to go pick up our oldest from school when my mother attacks the door. As he opens it to tell her it's not a good time, she basically pushes her way in and says she has a headache because she hasn't had any decent coffee. I yelled at her, like, really yelled as loud as I could, just get out. Over and over. She called me a dramatic little I'm not saying that word because I don't want to get banned off of Twitch.
Was it
little,
cunt?
a little see you next Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh, so it was cunt.
And left. She is now sending me text messages about how selfish and uppity I am. I feel like an a-hole, but according to my aunt and mother, am I the asshole?
Okay, so hold on. This is her actual mother
Yes.
who comes over just for coffee. Not to say hi, not to hang out with them,
Mhm.
but just to have her partner make her coffee.
Maybe he's a
And-
really good barista.
Well, apparently in university he was an amazing barista, and now that's basically what he's allowed to do. Look, mom seems like another Karen, but I don't think that the author, the op or whatever they call them, is technically an asshole, but at the same time, by allowing the behavior to happen as much as she did,
Well,
she made it seem like it was okay for her mom to do it.
Well, she did tell her mom multiple times that she shouldn't come over uninvited, but her mom ignored her.
Get the fuck out. That's what she did.
The problem is they still allowed it when she did come over.
Yeah.
So I can't. So like, it's kind of like when you're in retail, and I hate bringing this up. I used to work for Michael's Arts and Crafts, and I was actually a manager.
Sorry.
It wasn't that bad of a job, but what they used to tell us is you train your customers to treat you a certain way. So if you say something and then you allow them to do it anyway, they're going to not take you seriously and they're just going to do it anyway. So by saying, hey, mom, you can't do that, but when she does it, they allow it, you're basically saying, I'm just telling you, but keep doing it. So I would say both of them are the asshole in this. But I can't put all of the blame on the mom. The mom's a bitch, don't get me wrong.
I'll agree there. Becca
But-
says, exit doubt she told her mom anything.
I mean, that's something you do have to take into consideration for this, is they try and make themselves sound so much better than the situation. So there is a possibility that she didn't say anything, and her mom was just blindsided by it.
Yeah.
She said,
Nigga, I can't read.
gotcha.
I agree. Boundaries are important. I really do agree. And you should set healthy boundaries and stick to them. But when you set boundaries, but you let the person, especially if the person is a narcissistic person, go over the boundaries, they'll always go over the boundaries. No matter how many times you say, hey, here is the boundary. This is your last time. They're going to just ignore you until you actually, I don't know, call the cops.
Being that this is her mom, I don't think calling the cops is appropriate. But definitely setting those lines of, okay, you can come over at this point in time, but don't come over any other time, or give us a warning before you're coming over.
Becca says her lumpy breast had zero to do with the issue. And it's a comfort-seeking post. Somebody's rolling the...
It's just
thingy.
somebody on YouTube. I've got another wave of that video on Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea why one of my videos on YouTube is another wave. I'm telling you, it's just another wave from people on Reddit. It got reposted on a Reddit forum.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to be dealing with YouTube subscribers for a little while. I'm sorry, I can't turn those off. I wish I could.
Hey, you're over 8,000. Don't complain. I would love to be over 8,000.
I'm not complaining. Trust me, I'm not. I can't turn off the notification on Streamlabs that I'm getting subscribers on YouTube. So We will be hearing the
Can't you mute
jackpot
that?
a lot.
I
No,
think you can mute that.
no.
Should
No,
be a way to do it.
not
There
with
is.
the
There
way-
is a way to do it.
not with the way my notification is set up due to the rolly thingy. I know the slot machine. There's the word. English. I know it.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, I jumped. I was like, what the fuck was that? It was your mouse moving around on screen. I thought that was a fucking gnat in front of me. I was about to smack it. Because I was looking at chat. So yeah, I got the Twitcher open. The Twitch. Damn it.
Yes, Becca. If I didn't have the slot machine thing, I would be able to turn it off. But because of how the slot machine works and it goes through a third party, I can't because I don't know the login for that.
You don't know me, bro.
Yeah, that's what my password's saying to that thing. You don't know me, and I don't know the email to it. So I'm kind of stuck with it.
Ah. Hey, you figure it out. Or burn it. Set its car on fire.
Am I the asshole for telling my friends to stop saying I'm non-binary? I'm curious.
Wait.
It is short.
Wait.
Hold
Okay,
there.
hold up. Can I read this one? I want to read this one.
Yes, I'll give you the link for it.
Oh, I can see it on screen.
Okay. Oh, hold up.
Oh, yep.
There you go.
Okay. There we go. Am I the asshole for telling my friends to stop saying I'm non-binary? I don't need to read the rest of this because I can say yes, but I will read the rest of it. I'm a 19 cis female. I've had the same circle of friends throughout high school, and they're all pretty friendly and mostly LGBTQ+. I'm bi, and I don't really like to talk about it much. And they usually respect it. But they all had official coming outs over the past few months. Excuse me. One of my friends is trans. One of them is also bisexual. But they both started asking me what I was exactly. Since I'd made blatant comments that I was part of the LGBTQ, I hate the alphabet people, but wouldn't specify what.
ABC.
But wouldn't specify what because I cannot come out right now safely. You're 19. Why can't you come out safely?
I
Safely.
could tell you that one. You got family members. You could be living with a bunch of the family members. You could be. There's also people tied to you that could be very discriminatory.
There's a
Yeah.
white person in the neighborhood. Anything like that. Yeah.
That's
We'll
when
go
they
with that.
started. That's when they started assuming what I was. They made comments that because I liked to dress in a masculine way, and a few years ago I cut my hair super short, that I must be non-binary. I told them I wasn't. They kept insisting that I must be, and even would start using they/them pronouns for me. I hated it. Don't worry, so does everybody else. No
They sound like
disrespect.
dicks.
Yeah, honestly, you need a new group of friends. I'm sorry. No disrespect towards non-binary people, but I am not one of them. I finally told them to stop calling me non-binary and that I was a female person. They said I was an AH. What the fuck is AH? Oh, asshole for not. Reddit has its own language and I
Yes,
am
it
not
does.
fluent in it.
I am now.
For not telling them what I was and that they'd keep guessing until they nailed it. Am I the antagonist? No, you're not the antagonist for telling them to stop saying you're non-binary. You're the antagonist or asshole, whatever you want to call yourself, because you're hanging around with a bunch of these super sensitive idiots and they're going to do nothing for you but make you feel like shit until you conform to what they want.
Yeah, it's more or less they're trying to put you in a box that you're not, and they refuse to listen to you and your opinions and your benefits. They're going against your boundaries, therefore your friends are assholes, and they're trying to put you in a box that you do not belong in. I have no problem with non-binary people. I am saying this right now because I know some of our viewers are. But I am saying that their friends are an asshole because they're trying to put them in a box, and they don't belong in. And they don't
They're-
feel safe to coming out, and somebody amongst the LGBT community, like me, I'm part of the Alpha Mafia. If you don't feel safe, you shouldn't out anybody. I thought that was kind of an unwritten rule.
Well, what I think is hilarious and extremely ironic is they are trying to put a non-binary person in a binary. I know she's
You're not
not
binary. Binary.
Yeah, I know she says she's not binary, so we're going off of that, but they're trying to put her in a binary position
Hmm.
by creating a binary of what she. I hate this shit. I really do. This identity politics bullshit.
I honestly, personally think that anybody who wants the Alphabet Mafia to be literally their whole personality is actually missing the whole point of a personality and literally doesn't have one. Really? You redeem no cursing? How,
I did a while ago.
how can I read this without cursing?
That's why I did it.
Oh my god.
I'm not supposed. Well, shit.
I know. Fuck, right?
God damn it. I don't know
Son
if
of a
I'm gonna be
bitch.
able to. I'm not gonna be able to fucking do this stream anymore if I can't curse.
Son of a fucking shit bitch. There you go. Son of a fucking shit
Damn.
bitch ass dick.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay, so the next story
No fucking
under
cares.
Trippy's request will be no cursing. So I'm gonna try to read the next story as Christian as possible. Use Pokemon swear words. You know what? I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna use the TikTok trend of swearing in ice cream. That's
Swearing and what?
ice
Ice
cream
cream.
flavors.
Why?
Yeah.
Because
TikTok tank.
you're the one that opened the door.
Maybe.
Am I the asshole for telling my husband?
You ruined
neither
it
his
already.
Dad, I
Yeah.
did.
You already sweared. Bad.
Neither his dad goes or I go. Wait, what? Yeah,
Okay.
I read that right.
I don't know how phones work. I'm trying to do stuff. Anyway,
Okay, Boomer.
you want to reread that one? I'm confuddled.
Am I the chocolate for letting my husband choose either his dad or I go?
Maybe.
Or do we want to pass and go to the next one?
That sounds like a lot of interpersonal drama.
It
Pretty much.
does. So next one.
Sure.
Am I the
Mhm.
chocolate for telling my brother-in-law I won't take care of his grandmother, and if he left her with me, I will call Adult Protective Service?
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
All right. For a few years now, my grandmother...
Real quick. I don't mean to interrupt, but I want to know how many people believe some of these things on here. Because I've listened, I listened to some of the Reddit readers on YouTube, and they go full bore and believe every single one that it's
Mhm.
real, even if it's crazy, and you're like, there's no possible way any of that ever happened.
Well,
Yeah.
I do know for a fact there was one of them. I don't remember what the story was, but me and Trippy's like, there's no way this happened. This is fake. We call exit doubt. This is a fake story.
Like, I understand exaggeration and stuff like that, but some of these things go way farther than they should.
Yeah. I do know for a fact that people are posting fake posts just to get attention. And there's sometimes both me and Trippy will talk about it even being real because some of the shit just sounds stupid.
All right, read on.
All right. Back to the ice cream flavors. For a few years now, my grandmother has been living with us. My dad, my older brother and sister, myself, and my little sister. My older sister's husband, brother-in-law, moved in 7 months ago. What in the whole mint chocolate chip cookies are you trying to do? Have like a little cult living in your house?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 7 people living in her house?
See
That
here,
sounds ridiculous.
a few years ago, my grandmother
How do you
been
jerk off in a
living
house like that?
with us. My dad, my older
Very
brother,
quietly
sister,
and very
myself,
very quietly and very carefully.
7
Yeah.
people. That is 7 people in that house. See here, how many people did I have in this house? I had 7 people in this house last year, so I could. Okay, I could understand. Never mind.
You
Moving
counting
along.
dogs?
No, if I count dogs, last year at this time we had 7 people. 3 dogs and 3 cats. So 13 living creatures that if you don't count fish. If we count fish, we were in the 30s because I had a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Hey, rude chocolate man, let her read. Anyways, my older brother and I took care of my grandmother. Fortunately, she's healthy enough for a 60-year-old woman and take care of herself, but she can't take care of her house anymore. That's why she moved in. Between my older brother and I, he works from home, I take online classes. We take care of her and make sure she's content through the day. Lately, my brother-in-law has been talking about his grandmother needing a place to stay. 8 people in that house. No, I don't know how many rooms and stuff you have in the house, but 8 people, from my experience, is way too much in a house. 7 was pushing it.
I mean, if you have a 6-bedroom house, 7, that's pretty big. But if we're talking like a normal 3-bedroom house,
Yeah.
7 to 8 people is way too much.
Yeah.
Right. Like you need a mansion. Or at least
Yeah.
someplace with an upstairs or some shit, because yikes.
I mean, you can always put the old people outside with the dogs.
I'm not touching that. Anyways, he commented how we take care of my grandma really well, and she has better meals to eat, whereas his doesn't have the same treatment where she lives. My sister then offered her to have her live here and share a room with my grandmother's. She, without our permission, said my brother and I would take care of her.
So that brings up whose house is it?
Yeah. I told both of them, no, I will not be taking care of her, and my brother said the same. And my dad backed us up. I told him as bad as I felt for her, I couldn't take care of her because, as he said, she needs medication given to her specific times through the day. She has a very strict diet and she needs someone to bathe her and change her.
Yeesh. No. Nope, I'm done. Out. Nope. If you want to bring your grandma in here, you're the one that's doing it. You can sponge bath her all you want.
A few days later, she brought her over with a duffel bag, some blankets, and said she was kicked out of the place she was staying and would only need to stay here a few days. I told him he needed to get those days off for work because I would not be taking care of her. He walked away pissed off. I assumed when I went to tell my sister because she came to me, said I could watch her a few days as a trial run and see if I could adjust to her caring for her. I said both to my brother-in-law and sister, if he left her with me, I will call Adult Protection Service because I won't be taking care of her. My sister called me a chocolate and said she had no other family to go with and he doesn't want to put her anywhere else. Am I the chocolate? No. God, no.
No, I don't. I definitely don't think she's the asshole. Um,
Some of these online classes are set at certain times. You have to be in Zoom, WebEx, Google Meet, so forth at Pacific times. And if, especially if her medicine or meals clashes with those, wow.
this is just one of those bad situations.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think that she was forced out of wherever she's staying, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they use that as an excuse to say, well, she's got nowhere to go, so you now have to take care of her.
Yeah, it's. Nope, I don't. I don't believe anything in this. I think. I think this is all bullshit.
This lady was like, my husband's grandma sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I get it. Your grandparents do need help at 60 plus, but my grandma has been through a lot. She's lost both her husbands and daughter in the same year. My dad is honoring with my mom. Won it by moving my grandma in with us. She had no one where she was living, and she lived far from us. For the time being, she doesn't have to be alone with no one to help her if she needs it. Okay, yeah, I'm very skeptical on how true this is now.
It's all 100% true. All of it.
Every bit of it is true. All of it.
I'm
The whole
betting.
internet's true. We know this. The whole internet.
Okay, if this is true, because there is a possibility. Yeah, you're not the asshole. Kind of, but not really.
I wouldn't be worried.
But I don't think this whole story's real.
Meh.
I'm pretty sure at least some aspects of this has been over exaggerated. But who do I know?
Sorry.
I'm not the one to judge if this is real or not. Because maybe this is. Maybe this is.
I can't see it as being real. I don't believe for a second that it's real. I think that she's pissed off that her grandma, her brother-in-law is bringing another person into the house. That's what I think it is.
Like you said earlier, whose house is it? That is the biggest question. Whose house is it?
Probably the grandma's.
Yeah,
No,
it is. I mean,
no.
is it the older sister? Is it the
It's either the dad, which I'm going to assume it is, the older brother, sister, her, or her little sister. I'm going to assume it's the dad's house. So, and the dad said no on the grandma moving in. So, if it is his house,
Yeah.
it really, really depends on whose house it is.
Yeah.
Because if it is the sister's house, then, well, or the brother's house, you kind of have to stick with it because they said that they're moving in. So it really, really depends on whose house it is.
Yep, that's exactly right. I mean, I think anyway. I wasn't paying any attention. So what happened? I'm just kidding.
You good?
No, yeah, I'm good because they said that the grandma has this like super strict schedule. She can only eat certain shit. Needs to be bathed and yeah.
Yeah,
That
I'm
sounds
not
like
doing
somebody
that.
that needs to be in an old folks home with nurses to take care of them. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, if she needs that much, a family of 7 is already like 7 people in a house. That's already busy. She's gonna get
Yeah.
overlooked. Just put her in an old folks home. Like, do some homework and figure out what old folks home you want to put her in. Don't just like shove her into the first one that's out there.
Mm.
But she needs someone that can care for her for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So honestly, I don't think calling adult protective service would be too far online, especially you're doing online classes and let's say pills intervene with your class. You're paying hundreds of dollars to a class that you can't do because you have to give his grandma pills or food or whatnot because it's intervening with your class. So that's also not out of line. A little
Yeah.
fucked up because I know exactly what Adult Protective Service would do with her, and that's put her in the nearest old folks home or group home.
Right, but like try to find a good one.
That's why I said it would be fucked up to just call Adult Protective Service because they're just going to throw it in the nearest one. So it's better for him to look for his grandma a good home.
Yeah, it would definitely be better to look for old folks home going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, move on to the next one. What's the next one?
Let's see here. Now, since I could curse, am I the asshole for thinking I should pay for the same amount for the pizza as everyone else?
What?
It depends
Am
on
I
how
the
much you ate.
asshole for thinking I
Watch,
should
they
pay
ate
for this?
nothing.
I'm curious.
They ate nothing.
Okay, this isn't that long. I'm in my freshman year of college and live in a suit-style dorm with 3 other guys. We were all watching football together yesterday, and we decided to order some pizza and wings. The total came out to about $60, including tip. What the fuck were you ordering?
How many people was it?
3?
Yeah, that's about average.
Hope you get one large pizza. Everybody has to split a slice. I'm good with money.
I paid with my card
Never.
and Venmo requested my 3 roommates an equal amount. The roommate who was giving me a problem, I'm going to call Pat. Anyways, here's the background info you all should know. Why did you put this background information firsthand? So my parents gave me an allowance of $400 per month for spending money.
God damn!
I don't work on campus because my parents want me to focus on my classes. So that's why they give me the money to use to go out and occasionally eat out. I have a meal plan I use for the dining hall. I don't know any of my roommates' financial situations. I know 2 of them work, including Pat, but we really don't talk about finances. They do know I received this money from my parents because I brought certain things like condiments for us to share. Well, Pat had an issue with even splitting for pizza. He claimed it is unfair that I receive money from my parents. Basically, Pat's saying I should have paid for a larger amount of the pizza than the rest of them. He thinks I should have paid for half and then the rest of them split the other half.
Patrick, it says your call ends in 10 minutes. Group calls have a limit of 1 hour. I never saw that before.
I've never saw that before either.
Maybe it's because there's more than 2 people. I don't know. I was just letting you know because it was real quiet and I heard something. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I heard it too.
And yeah, it's on the meat thingy.
All right.
The
Well,
meat
I'm
thingy.
almost done with this one, and we could go over it. And I mean, yeah, it's about that time, anyways. Where am I? Not sure why he thought that was the most fair way to go about this, but that was his idea. I get my allowance from my parents, but have to plan and but have to budget because of it. I run out, they aren't giving me more until next month. I think Pat is being unreasonable, and I don't quite get how he thinks he has a reasonable argument. Like, I'm sorry, but Pat, my parents don't give me money to buy you food. I'm not sure what to do here. He ended up paying me, but has been salty about it still.
I would honestly, if I would love for my parents to have, given me $400.
I'm sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. I should have muted. I was like stuck with my eyes half shut.
That would be amazing for anyone's parents to give them $400 a month for food, all the necessities they need, so they can focus on their finance or their schooling. But at the same time, I get where he's coming from because all three of them shared it, and it's $60 for it all, which does take a big chore.
$20 each.
Yeah. I don't see how that's unreasonable, to be honest.
It's not too bad. Unless they were lying about the purchase price. Then you gotta Batman them. You gotta just beat them up in the hallway.
Just Batman.
Just Batman them. Just pow. Bitch. Tell me how much that cost. I'm Bruce Wayne.
Oh
Oops.
my.
Wrong B word there, Bruce.
Yeah. I saw this funny meme. It was like Batman answering the phone and he goes, "Hello, this is Bat Bruce."
Oh, jeez.
And then it's like, "Hello, this is Bruce Wayne," or how do you say it? He was like, "This is Wayne Man." And he's like, "Damn it!" And then he picks up the phone again. He's like, "Hello, this is Bat Wayne."
Bat
Wayne. Ah, fuck. And then he hangs up again. It's like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I can't say that the OP is the asshole in this situation.
No, because it's them wanting to get their own money. Wanting to get their money's worth.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well,
since we've hit that time, Antwon, do you have anything you want to tell chat, or any shilling you want to do to chat, or thinking chat, or anything like that, as well as the people listening to us on Spotify?
Well, my name is Matt. I'm from Help from the Guildless. You can call me Antwon if you want. That's what most people know me as. I do spooky, creepy story readings, narrations. I have a comedy news show. And I do Cringe Book Club every other Sunday, where we read some of the worst fiction you could possibly come across. But right now we are reading a decent book, which is the Five Nights at Freddy's series of Silver Eyes. So
nice.
Yeah, it's been pretty decent. So that's what I do.
Very nice.
That is over on Help for the Guildless.
What platform?
On YouTube. YouTube. Because everybody's on YouTube.
Oh, not everybody.
Yeah.
I'm over here on Twitch.
I thought you were on YouTube too.
Most people are on YouTube.
My YouTube is just for archive reasons at this moment in time.
Oh, okay. Ugh. Sorry, I keep sniffling.
Oh.
It's like I got a sneezing disorder.
Hey, there's
or
the
some shit.
hiccup. I was wondering if we're going to have a stream with it.
Eventually, yeah. It's like guaranteed.
Yeah. Can't have a Two Clowns One podcast without Trippy hiccuping. Just can't.
I can't stream without doing it at least once. It's impossible.
So Trippy, do you have any outros yet?
No outros, but I have streams like Wednesday. White Boys Watch the World Star Wednesday, and this Monday I'll be doing a birthday stream on my channel. I think it's gonna be at night, so I might miss this stream to be on my own channel.
How dare you miss our stream? Well, we could just cancel next Monday and just do our stream the following Monday.
All right, works with me. However you want to do it. I'm
have
looking
two
at points.
clowns and one podcast, which is one clown. I am not two people.
You could just set your shit up to echo, so when you talk, it sounds like there's two people. You could respond to yourself and all that kind of stuff.
And then
It'd be
people will be
really,
wondering
really
if
annoying.
I'm psycho.
Yeah. Like if it echoes to the audience, they'd be like, "Shut the fuck up! We're trying to hear the other girl." And you're like, "I can't get her to talk without me talking."
Oh my god.
Turn it into a whole thing.
Oy vey.
Mm-hmm.
And I love you. Why?
I don't know.
Well, thank you for inviting me on. I always like talking about Reddit stuff and all the idiots that are on Reddit.
I see no reason for why you can't join us if you want to.
Well, thank you for the open invite. And since I guess this is closing here soon, I will talk to y'all later.
Have a good
Alrighty.
morning. Whoa, my arm slipped off my chair. I
And
almost
chat, we love
brained
your
myself.
faces, and we'll see you next time, whenever that is.
Get the fuck out of here.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
No, no, no! You're not listening to this! No!
Never gonna tell a
No!
lie and
Fucking
hurt
no!
you.
I'm not bloody... I'm not listening to this. I'm not.